Hello and welcome back to another stream. Say another stream. A new stream. This time it's Phoenix Wright. I am seeing if I can turn the volume down because it's very loud. It should be fine. Unless I'm very quiet, then I'll turn down the sound mixer. Let's try that. It just sounds very loud. Just fiddle around with that a bit. But yeah, as you can tell. Oh, actually, I can turn down here. As you can tell, new game. I have actually played the first chapter, I think? Yeah. I've actually completed the first episode. However, for stream purposes, we will start from the beginning. So I know how the first trial ends. Overall, I've played, what was it? I've played the one game with Athena and Apollo when they get introduced. I've seen gameplay of this game, but apart from that, I really haven't got any insight of Phoenix Wright, so we'll see how it goes. Hey Paloma, how's it going? Glad you're here. Yeah, I was just explaining. I've not played too much. I've played the first episode, but we're gonna start from a new save anyway. But yeah. Let me know if the game sounds too loud or anything, or if I need to change stuff down. But yeah. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully it'll be fun. My throat's probably gonna kill after this. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Hope you're doing alright, Paloma, by the way. I'm gonna wait a bit and then I'll start. Yeah. I'm kind of excited, not gonna lie. Obviously I have played the first trial, but it would be nice to actually, yeah, literally wait. 2021 was the last time I played this game. I'm good, thanks. I had a very late night. We were playing Pixel Mod, the mod of Minecraft, for ages last night. I stayed until 4 AM on my own building. So, pretty tired, but I'm okay now. I've had eaten so much crap as well, so I feel a bit groggy, but now's the perfect time to stream, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, right, we'll start a new save. You know nothing about this game except for the memes? Also, not gonna lie. Oh, here we go. No, I don't want to save that. Oh. I'm an idiot. I'm on the wrong screen. I need to do a new game. I know nothing about this game aside from the memes. Fair enough. All I know is that there's 3 games that we can play from because I've got the, I guess, the trilogy? The whole thing. So obviously we're starting from the beginning, but we should probably, yeah. Oh, did I not? Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. I will just start with this. This game's very fun. There's a lot of, a lot of speaking. This is going to be a pain, because you know me reading Stardew shit. Oh. Hopefully this is allowed on YouTube. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. What an idiot. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. So I know with Phoenix Wright, normally they don't show you who the killer is. But for some reason the first trial they do. August 3rd, 9:47 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hello. Oh, hiya, Chief. I'm glad I made it on in like, we've already messed up a line. Well, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Me, honest, literally me at the slightest inconvenience. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Bloody Larry. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Simple. She's dead. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school has a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. I can say one thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. I mean, look at him. I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him, which is why I took this case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 2. Well, this is already a lot of talking. I'm not gonna lie. We've committed now. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first time in trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide your fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, sir. Oh, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should test the assertion you're ready to ascertain. Oh my God, your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Handshaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant. Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what is the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. Literally. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Yeah, when I read the hands shaking bit, I was like, yeah, Mum Spaghetti. Some Eminem lyrics and from there. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Oh, of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. I don't blame her. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time. Okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Tab. Cindy's report. Time of death 7:31, 45 AM, cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Okay, so Cindy. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. There we go. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well done. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found laying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Statue in the shape of the thinker is rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added to the during in the trial. Wow. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. You used to have to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get a chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's Larry, so anything can happen. Look at his stupid face. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Oh. Didn't they all die? I was literally gonna say. Like, Romeo and Juliet is a bad example. I wasn't dumped, she just wasn't taking my phone calls, or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and was seeing other men. He had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Nice. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Same. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took that money and used it to support a lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. That's kind of rude. Please, she can do whatever she wants. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you wanted to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I, stop him from answering? My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating that cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet him in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Oh, dear. Larry, shut up. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Ooh. Well, did you, or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Oh no, I meant to say have him answer, honestly, but sure. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we just have to remind you. Got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, of course it is. She-dog, I'll be using that from now on, honestly. She-dog. She-dog honestly sounds weirder than what she-dog actually means, like that word. It actually sounds worse. It makes you feel like an actual dog. Anyway, just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank saw it. Mr. Frank saw it. He saw it. I love the puns in this game. I've actually not noticed. Mr. Frank saw it to the stand. So stupid. Oh, this grimy man. Mr. Sawyer, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawyer, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw the day of the murder. Oh, a witness testimony. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her laying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 PM. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Barry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. I mean, obviously we know he's the killer, but still, yeah. That, why are we instantly not believing Larry? That's pretty funny. Phoenix just doesn't trust Larry at all. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 PM on the day of the crime. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. That's the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in that. First, find the contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab and then point the contradiction in the testimony. Okay. Oh, cross-examination, that's fine. Does Larry have a funny name too? I think it's just that it's Larry Butts. I think that's it. I was gonna say, it's a lot of the witnesses and stuff that have funny names. Or like, you know, the, the ones that mean something. I can't think of an example off the top of my head. But yeah, a lot of them are supposed to have names where it's like, they make another word or something. Like bend over. That was like the worst example possible, but yeah, stuff like that. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing from the apartment. So how do I press? There we go. So I just question him about all his what, the statements, I guess? Yeah. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. He just seems strange to me, that's all. like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. It's like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. Wow. The defense requests that the witness refrains from conjecture. Of course. What the witness means to say is the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next? I thought he must be running in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Half open, you say? Yes, yes. The door was was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought. I see. And what happened next? Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. True words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. I mean, valid, but isn't that already dodgy in itself? Like, does that count as breaking in? I'm assuming not, right? Unless you actually go in. Does that count as breaking in? Because all he's doing is looking inside the apartment. Like, I mean, I guess. Why did pain cut him off so quickly? So you looked into the apartment. What happened then? Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Okay, well, what happened next? Hi Dave, how's it going? Burger. You have a burger? Because, I mean, I was gonna say I'd have a burger right now, but I've eaten like crap the last few days. Which are like 3 takeaways, and I'm going out tomorrow with friends from uni. So it's gonna be a mess. My body is screwed up. I have not been to the gym in like a week. But yeah. How are you doing, Dave? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them? Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? Okay, that's fine. Oh, the phone in our apartment wasn't working. Cute. The phone in our apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right? But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried to using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I mean, technically he's gone inside the apartment then, right? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. No, I sadly do not have a burger on me off. Rip. Go get yourself a burger, you deserve it. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Right. What time did you call again? I remember the time exactly, it was 1 PM. It's probably going to be by the time, I'm assuming. 1 PM, are you sure? Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. Oh, wait, I know what it is. Yes, absolutely. He seemed really confident about that. 1 PM? Right. Doesn't that seem strange? Yeah, there we go. Present some evidence to contradict him. Okay, right. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 PM. But we have this that says that there was a blackout from noon to 6 PM, which means it couldn't. No, it didn't work. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction. You know, okay, this is wrong. You know. Well, I've already lost health. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Running around without the defendant now. Is it not that? I thought it was that. Well, let's press this one then. I was like, a big brain moment. It wasn't. Are you absolutely 100% positive? Yes, it was him. No mistakes about it. Then the witness says he's certain. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court record with tab if something strikes you as suspicious. Then find the evidence that contradicts his testimony and present it to the court. Okay, that's fine. think it was the sculpture. Because immediately, however, his friend upon wasn't working. Yeah, before I brought phone, I remember the time exactly it was. I've just pressed him again. Okay, it's definitely this. I'm just presenting the wrong piece of evidence. Okay, so it's not. Oh wait, oh no, idiot! Because the time of death's 4 to 5 p.m. Right? So she's already dead at that point. No, she's not dead at that point. You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find it hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy report notes that the time of death was sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Look at him. Oh, that. Oh, Objection! What the hell? Or maybe I'll have to. This is trivial! I can't do that. The witness merely forgot the time. Oh, that's so funny. That's a screech. After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mr. Sawyer, why were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. You've not got the first one wrong. Lies always beget more lies. Beget. See through one, and the whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give a testimony again? Okay, sure. Time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was a 3-hour off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. Okay. And she can't have been watching it because the electricity was out. That makes more sense. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. There's no point of inspecting every single voice line, I guess. I see. You heard a voice saying at the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what, before we do that, escape, can I text skip? How do I make it so, like, I can, like, fast-click through it? Oh, okay. Let's try this. I don't want to do it too much. Oh, you know what to do. I've got this one. Okay, let's test it on this. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Okay, let's do this. Are you sure it was the television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified. He heard the time. Okay, there's that one. There's a voice saying the time is probably coming from the television tab. And then where's the electricity thing? Electricity to yeah, there we go. This one. There we go. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. We got him, boys. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. His bloody face. These facial expressions. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawyer? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Oh, oops, I skipped that. Ah, wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawyer? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That's what I mean, I swear they get so many chances, and like, they just lie and then everything's fine. We get one thing wrong, we're screwed. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been a shock from finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawyer. Let's hear your testimony. Once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must be what I saw. Okay. So, yeah, you saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Okay, so the whole point is that the murder weapon is the thinker. But, yeah. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? There wasn't. Actually, wait, let's inspect that. Table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first time I've heard of it. Yeah, there we go. Murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. So is it this? The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's just what I said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. Okay. So it is that one. Murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim. Present. Do I just present them? Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's burger time. Let's go. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? Wow. You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? A lawyer? Literally a lawyer. Just answer the question, Mr. Sawyer. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue, my apologies. I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problem with his testimony now? Yes, because he knows it's a clock. Because if you were just looking into the apartment, you would know. Well, you wouldn't know it was a clock. We clearly went into the apartment and knows it's a clock, so that's fine. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known that the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. There we go. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. Sure. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed him. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Ryan. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sword, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon just spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burnt into your mind. That's why you were so certain at the time. That makes sense. But what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness like to, would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day I never, look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I thought, shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn, give him death. What douche? Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. He effectively admitted it. He pretty much said that he did it. You know, like, he literally had a breakdown in front of us. How are we not going to be like, yeah, he did it? You know what I mean? Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim that the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawyer heard was definitely this clock. I find it was just clear if you simply Try sounding the clock, I guess? Let's sound the clock now, here in court. You want it, may I have the clock? Ask the courtroom to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What is your conclusion, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me, what time is it now? It's 11:25. Okay, so that's the 3-hour difference. Honestly, he looks like this guy with no hair, almost. If this guy also lost hair. So I'm talking about, As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawyer heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawyer, try to talk your way out of this one. Look at him. He's a mess. Ha 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 ha. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he about? What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I supposed to prove that? Damn it. We're so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. It's so obviously him. I don't understand. Just lock him up already. We've got him. Damn, I want to call it like that. Honestly, I'd have a claw like that, but also, I mean, I don't want to get hit on the head with it. So, I mean, I'm fine with that one. Unfortunately... Oh, he just said unfortunately, okay. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawyer. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawyer. Okay, here we go. Mia to the rescue. Mia, I mean, Chief. Listen up, right? Let me drink. I just spilled my... everything's going wrong. Okay, that's fine. It's just water. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Bring out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I can't, but I'm assuming the game wants me to say yes, so I'm gonna say yes. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that proves my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see what you pull with this one. Let's see this evidence that proves that the clock was running slow. Well, not the attorney badge, not the autopsy report. The victim... Oh, it's gonna be the fact that it's from Paris. So, yeah, time zones. There we go. That makes sense as well, because it's like the only evidence we haven't used. The victim had just returned the day from abroad before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM there, here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawyer? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Bloody hell. Yeah. My guy just foamed at the mouth and passed out. When he hit the time stopped. I mean, I don't think it actually stopped, but I'm sure for him it did. Nah, but yeah, so the whole point of it being, it's not actually 3 hours fast, it's 9 hours slow, I think? Yeah, something like that. Wow. This case certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, guilty. Hey, we did our first trial. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out Mr. Phoenix Wright was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check to see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawyer let himself to do his dirty work. Oh dear. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawyer grabbed the nearby blunt object he could find. Aww, poor Cindy. Well done, we did it, lads. It was a team effort, we did it. August 3rd, 2:23 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. I was gonna say 4. That only took like 4 hours in game, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. No. You thought you owned battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how I must feel. My life is over. Harry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Damn. Sounds like a lot of people I talk to. Jeez. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Oh, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, was this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Oh, really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? We're so into that chick. My voice. And she was playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you want to cry? Barry. Are you so sure? Yeah, excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah. You don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I'm assuming it's not the autopsy report. I'm assuming it's a statue. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you went and trumped her. Huh? What's this? What's this? What about this clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she travelled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. Think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take travelling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey Nick. Glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Not much, just my love will be admitted, literally. He seems completely fine now. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realise things change depending on how you look at them. People too. You never really know if our client is guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. Oh. We'll drink to toast an innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, and speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Over drinks. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's so good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know then. But that clock was soon going to be at the centre of another incident. Oh dear. And I promised to tell the chief about me and Larry. It would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oops. At the end. Well, I mean, obviously that's just the, what's it called? The intro one, so we can play the second one. Save your progress. Yes. Save this. And now we're basically up to where we were in the other game. Only just 2 years later. So, wait, what? Yes, overwrite selected save data. And what do I do now? Back? Just leave. Okay, that's fine. That works. Cellular. Bing, bing. Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Yeah. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling you because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about an upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside them instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by my office tonight, say 9 PM to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like, burgers. Dave. Me wants burgers. I could really go for a good burger. That means we all have to go for burgers. That's so funny. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, May 27 AM. Burger time. September 5th, 8:57 PM. Faye and Co. Law Offices. Now, I know I just read the other time, but I can't... what's the difference in time? I won't know. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. Sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed the paper. How could you know? Oh, you're not Cogniferous. Cogniferous? Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. This music cheated. But, no. Oh, I hate it. I knew that was happening, but oh god, this guy. Oh, no. Red, white, blue. Oh dear. September 5th, 9:08 PM. Phoenix Law Offices. Oh, I'm late. Oh, that's strange. That's the chief left without me. He said his sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine. How do I examine in... I'm gonna move my mouse out of the way, so I just have to move this along. Well, I smell blood, but let me just examine, because, you know, I can't. Okay, I can't do any examining. Never mind. I won't. Move into the office. Oh dear. That smell. Blood. What's this? Someone's there. Oh no. Chief? Chief? Chief! Oh, yeah. Who are you? Oh dear. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Till finally she was cold. Chief. Oh dear. Okay, so... how do I actually inspect? Enter? There's a large building right across the office. A gateway hotel, a nice luxurious place. Oh. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. Finker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Finker added, the murder weapon looks like a statue possessing part made of Larry bolts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Just a piece of a glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards. The broken remains of glass light stand. Broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else seems like a clue. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Oh. Wait. It's painful to look, but I have to do this for Mia's sake. It looks like she was hit on the head with a blunt object, whatever, before he died instantly. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. That's scary to think about. A word is written in blood on the scrap paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Receipt. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I think it's enough sticking around for now. I beg all the police. And find out what that girl is doing here. That clock must be guessed. Honestly, yeah. That's why I was saying play, but we shouldn't get clocks at all like that. I was pressing the wrong button. The chief's chair. A simple functional design. That's pretty good to sit in too. What? I mean, obviously I inspected it, but the idea that that's just, you know. Oh, move. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence of this outside the courtroom. Present. Sanitaria. I'm sorry, I've never seen that before. Before Mia died, she wrote this message in her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. But why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. Backspace. Go to her. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And sis, she was already dead. So, you're the thief. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here, visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was a clock. It was the thinker. Wait, so if I present her the thinker, what happened? About the thinker. The thinker. That was... Oh, sis. Oh. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. Good point. Oh, that's true. This was right next to the chief. I know, I saw it there too. I thought they might be pieces of the light stand. Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. Backspace. Talk. No. We need to... Wait, we can examine now, right? A small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. Reception desk. I usually sit here. This surface for clients is leather and a real luxury model. A large painting. I guess you could call this a modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. Fair Phoenix. Move. Go back into the office. We'll examine this side of the office. Pay and Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. All about she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model from some garage sale for practically nothing. Respect. All the chiefs. Why can't I say chief? All the chief's important documents are packed here. This is what she filed her case records and recent rulings. Right, I better call the police. Wow, I really forgot to do that. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Oh, it looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Somebody's screaming from outside the window. Oh. She's staring right at me. She's holding her phone with her hand. In her hand. Her phone is smooth, I better not use it. How do I move to... Oh, Q. Close window. Am I supposed to inspect that or am I supposed to move? Move. Here we go. Wee-hoo, wee-hoo, wee-hoo. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police. Oh, Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Hey! Gumshoe? What an odd name. You received a report from the building across the way, see? A person's saying they saw the murder, see? Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. You wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. This word Maya here... this word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this in her note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Oh god, she piss off. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention centre. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 AM, detention centre, visitor's room. Wow, they really have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you, of course I will. It's up to you. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never gonna believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? I mean, yeah. No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Oh dear. Today was my junior partner's first day in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite a scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been quite a while. Ah, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of these strike fears into the heart type of people. The only thing he's lacking in is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, if I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. Oh yeah, I'm reading it completely wrong. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. Oh, bear with. There we go. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia. Maya? No, this is Maya. Mia. I know. Talk. Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all the acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. in training. Nothing strange, I'm just a spirit medium. I love that. Yeah, spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for the upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that be evidence in a case? How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about it that... I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your phone, on your cell phone. Let's see it. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered, the detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. I was gonna say, if she could play us a voice note, then that's alarming. That guy should stop it. He looks so done with life. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Myers' memo added to the court record. Myers' memo, a conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Oh wait, the day of the crime? Why? I thought I'd done this one. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing with the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to the evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thing that Larry made. It's practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. Exactly. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. So you're an acolyte? Medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, can I ask you a favor? This is the address of the famous lawyer. My sister gave it to me a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go on and ask him to represent me? Accept. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. Oh, bear with getting a message. What kind of legal proof is a medium? Oh, that's a thing. So, I know in the later games, they have spirit medium and channeling, and then the whole point is that it gets questioned later on, and it's like, you know, there's a whole big deal of like whether it's actually valid evidence. I'm pretty sure we do use it at some point, but, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure for the most part it is frowned upon. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 PM. 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? He told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? He gave me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Back. Move. Actually, no. Back. I want to present my badge. Sorry, I've never seen that before. No, I just realised we've done that already. Move. Grossberg's Law Offices. Number 6, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention when an office like this. I guess I'll have to come back later. I'll just examine. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell somebody's got a lot of money to, someone here's got a lot of money to pay. Painting. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. Is that bad? Oil printing is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. It's not the best. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Solid mahogany desk. The wood has been polished to a deep luster. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Me, honestly. Okay, I think that's it. Back. Move. Go back to the office, I guess? September 6th, Faneco Law Officers. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Do I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you, wait, can I get his name? I want to get his name right. Gumtree? Was it? Detective Gumtree? Gumtree? Gum doesn't grow on trees, pal. I'm the one in charge here, so don't push your luck. Whatever you say, detective. Anyway, get the name right. And don't call me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over it. Yes, sir. Idiot. You right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you get into business here, you better do it quickly. Ooh, he thinks I'm my lawyer. Talk. Yeah. About Miss Fade. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Mia's report, time of death, 9/5 at 9 PM, was a single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking into that trial. I'm looking forward to that trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? City's Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Okay, Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means being a lawyer now. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Well, of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets a guilty verdict. Aw, don't talk to him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this case, on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumours of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Backspace. Memo. I was wondering, did you see my face cell phone? Oh, that? I have not. Do you think you can give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's onto me. Tell him straight. If I tell him I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, just, detective. Nope. I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone has all of the sweetest and spiciest Phoenix. Phoenix, what are we doing here? Blair, hi! How's it going? How you doing? You missed the first trial, but I mean, we're just grinding at the moment. The cell phone, I don't want to read that line again. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. What? There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. He it seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone. All the conversation between Chief and mine. Let the call record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you better not. No influence on the witness with your loyally ways, pal. Oh, that woman. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. June, July. Have a good just been playing with you and eating dog. I miss them. Are you guys doing alright then? Playing fun games and all that? I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? You're trying your loyally tricks on me now. She's not to go outside until her room. English. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across that way. I guess I should know better than try and get a detective to leak information, as he's leaked everything to us. You got that right, pal. I have to pay a visit to Miss May. And let's present our badge, because we have to. What's that? Sorry, pal. I got no info for the likes of you. Come on. Examine. Is there any point of doing this? You say about a plan. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could even remember. Borderline stricter, pal. Who was that? Oh, that was the bloody plan. An old movie poster. Apparently, this is the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing is missing is me. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. The sky is blue and so am I. There's the hotel right across the way. Can I? Profiles, that's the one. So Mia was 27. Aw, I already missed Mia. Okay, interesting. Edgeworth, yep, that's fine. Backspace, back. Move. I have to stretch the vocal cords out a bit. Oh, I'm gonna have such a sore throat after this. September 6th, Gateway Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. Note to self, thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Hi Izzy, how's it going? Ooh, let me freshen up so I can look the part for my beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Okay, so we examine, I guess. First thing that stands like this. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh god, look at them eyes. Ooh, bad boy. Oh god. You really shouldn't be prying in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want me to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Let's present my badge because we have to. Excuse me, but I'm a witness? Police witness? You understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies. I mean, I guess there's nothing. I don't know. There's nothing to present. I guess I can't examine anything. What do you witness? You think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the day of the incident. Oh, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Wait. Woof woof, I'm a chicken. Great, thanks for that, Izzy. Really appreciate that. God, better not encourage her. You know that thing occurred, happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me more about it. Pretty please? I'm down bad. Let me see. Well, Gmon! If you want to know, you'll have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. This girl, oh my god. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing power of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers, Oh boy. Why do I say oh boy after everything? Examine... Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of these is hanging over the wall. The flowers are fake as expected. I know some flowers and tulips, but that's the extent of my flower knowledge. A ball and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the famed co-law officers, of course. That was blah, blah, blah. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it'd be a little difficult to recognize the face from the distance, though. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to talk to... Let's just present stuff to her. Excuse me, but no, that's gonna be some stuff. Yeah, this is all gonna be the same. Okay, that's fine. Move. We'll move to detention center. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go and see if I could go to this lawyer she told me. Okay, never mind. We go to Grosbeck's first. Seems like Mr. Grosbeck is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Well, that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. So you're the one that they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even older than I imagined. A badgering caller. So you're the lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Mr. Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want out of it? Well, sir, actually, it's about my affair. Yes, my affair. Go on. Why that strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I'll go talking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway. I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before you got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Okay. He did it. Shows that everything... You know what? That's what I've learned in... I was gonna say Professor Layton in Ace Attorney. You just present everything. Really sorry, but I've got nothing to say in regards to this. Yes. Oh, I haven't okay, we need to go through that anyway. let me just present this. Okay, back. Now we need to tab the court record and we need to examine September 5th at 9:27 AM. Okay. Breathe. Then we'll start reading. Yeah, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's actually something I want you to hold on to. Again, what is it this time? It's a oh wait, have I read this? It's not working instantly. I have to put, yeah, okay, we've already read this. It's actually fine. Sussy back. Yeah, maybe. Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. The client is Miss Faye's sister. The client is Miss Mia Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Beep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, sir. Terribly sorry. I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I want nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? As I continue to torture. How did you know Mia Faye? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice for that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You couldn't see it in her eyes. You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with burning passion. Never looked back, that one. A painting. It's quite a painting. Haha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The colour of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. So that's probably going to be something. Is he the killer? Wait, I'm an idiot because we've seen the killer. That's fine. I don't know how that ties in then. No, I won't sell it to you. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Back. I won't move. Now, detention center, we told Mia that he left September 6th, 3:42 PM. Detention center, visitors room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find a lawyer? Well, what do we tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use this guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Oh. I see. I've been abandoned then. Aww. Present the phone. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say. May I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. 4 long tears began to roll down her cheeks. Aww. Thank you. Well, that's a yikes. I mean, at least she got to hear her sister's voice one more time, but yeah, that's kind of sad. Talk. Your family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? She could still be alive. Your mother. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. See, a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that. My sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, and also, I had to become independent or I would lose my power. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. Mother's enemy. So, Who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow. So, what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out it and leaked about it to the press. Told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became a laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-approving lawyer comes, I guess. 4 PM, time's up. What do I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No, defend Maya. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone had to look out for the people who had no one on their side. Maya. I won't abandon you, you can count on me. That's so kind of you. I really did. That sniff really hurt. Well, not bad with someone just messaged me again. Who was the he-dog? I mean, the killer's the he-dog, let's be honest. Let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Ooh, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look in the drawer and she got defensive. There has to be something in there. Do I need to go back then? I guess so. My throat is hurting. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. You're at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May is, might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to stay in front of it. Ah, I almost forgot. Ah! You came back quickly. I might ask you to, might I ask you to inform Miss May that this sentence, I don't know why it's throwing me off. May I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. White, Mr. White. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? Yeah, I was gonna say, White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Would it be a coincidence? Examine. Do we want this? Definitely. There's a screwdriver sticking out in the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap found in Miss May's room. There's definitely something suspicious about Miss May. Why would she have something like this in a hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait! I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy? Still here? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Time to trash the place. You're right. I saved your progress up to this point, yes. I'm going to get myself a drink and go to the toilet. But I will carry on. I need ice cream after tonight. My throat's going to kill. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be back in a bit. I have returned. And I have ice cream with me. Well, I have water and I have ice cream because my throat hurts already. We're not even done with the first trial. It should be fine though. And we saved it, right? Yeah. Oh my god, it's already 5 o'clock, jeez. The time is 10 AM. District Court, courtroom number 1. Thank you, Paloma. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fair. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. trying to eat ice cream at the same time, but it's like frozen solid. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Oh my god, when I hit my ice cream, it picks up on the mic. Oh my god, it's that solid. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. We have the witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the fact of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Ice cream ASMR. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down in the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Ooh. The body was found by this window here. The cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck and blunt object, sir. Murder weapon was the statue of the thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in the girl's hands, sir. Why is he keep saying sir? The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're calling it a statue. A statue. Floor plan. Okay, that's gonna be important again then, probably. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it. Sir? Detective Gumshoe? Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Testimony. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Miss Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness I can't describe now. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey from the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination? What? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, mine just threw something at me. I love that. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Yeah, there we go. Witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked a lot of the time. But I should have expected Maya to know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? Oh, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. What I've realised is a lot of my voices are blending as well. I'm trying to do subtle voices. Or at least change up a bit. But my voice is getting ripped to shreds. My face arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I was just saying, you know what, I'm not going to voice line this bit because this is all going to be the same repeat stuff. Defendant Miss Maya Fey, I'm a lawyer, Miss Phoenix Wright. You know what, I'm just going to examine most of it actually, I don't know why I'm doing that. If I'm forgetting to watch the scene. Who did you say you got the call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from the customer at the Gateway Hotel right across the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. I'm not sure I did much though. Right, please continue. People already there. Defendant Miss Maya Fey and lawyer. Are you absolutely sure it was? Wait, Phoenix, come on. Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With a funky hippie clothes and your swaggy hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. He is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press a little more care. I really arrested Miss Maya Fey. Well, we know why, but yeah, why is that? What do you mean? What? We know why. Why? Yeah, okay. on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard it correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? What? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. What exactly about the suspicious woman in Pink claims... wait. What exactly about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? This May ain't suspicious. She sure isn't Pink, pal. And she is, but... Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got an order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. So there were blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Pal. Hi, Cream. Before we begin the cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you tell us about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, so... Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Hard evidence. Securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found the memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. That was the word Maya written in clearly blood. Do you have proof it was Maya who wrote that? Mia, sorry. Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh, sounds pretty confident. That might not be good. Lab results show that the blood was of the victim. What kind of tests were these again? What kind? Well, I hate to take the bits of the blood and the hemoglobin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that's quite clear. You may continue your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh, that was a mess. Where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Doesn't mean she did it. On which hand was the bloody finger written, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Nice try. Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was trying to get at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. It's the autopsy report says she died instantaneously. That's it. Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure. It happens all the time in the books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess. I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister. Yeah. Actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's option on the matter is relevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of the killer. Order. That didn't go as well. That's right, what he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find out. Okay. Here we go. Present, and then into the autopsy report, death was instantaneous. There we go. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. The other victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. And she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey, right? That's really what you're saying. But what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. No butting your way out of this one, detective. Oh, we got him good, boys. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. Oh dear. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain the autopsy report? Oh dear. When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being? Oh dear. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. But what? A second autopsy report was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediately due to a blow from a blunt object. Never mind. There's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results in the morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write mine. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you would have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, the detective is a sham, I'm a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you want to do to get your verdict. What reason could you have possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright! The defense will please refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. Died from... okay, yeah, that's fine. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests that the victim was identifying the killer. Wife Grim. Sorry if you can really hear me eating, by the way. I suppose the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. But the witness, Miss April May, please take the stand. Take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Oh god, my voice is gonna kill after this one. Witness, your name please? April May. At your service. Oh my god. Order, order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from what and wanking. I just said wank. Winking. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm gonna eat my ice cream in shame. Don't clip it. Please don't clip it. Oops. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. He's already captured the hearts of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like, in my hotel room, teehee. I checked out in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across the Fan & Co. office. Law office. That's right, big boy. Please testify in the court about what you saw. Oh, too many voices. Witness account. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. My boobs just jiggled. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor. I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony, isn't it? I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... What? Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Maya Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I will. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. He has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Yeah. Listen. Oh wait, no, yeah, I'm not doing the voice again. We're just gonna examine for now. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why is it locked? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What, that's it? She can't get out of the question that easily. I sort of, you know... Her boobs do jiggle. Had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Eating more ice cream. Because my throat will rip apart. And continue to rip apart. Well, I'm gonna regret it. Let's see how far I come up with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Ooh. Look at her, she's clearly evil. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. But badgering? You insist on needling her with trivial questions. I really do not think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. The poor girl. Order? Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window, what did you see next? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The woman with long hair, that was Mia Fey. Mia Fey. So, well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing. Your thing? And the person attacking her? The one attacking her, oh I know. I keep doing it. There we go. How do you know she was the defendant? Well, you know, she had girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know. Okay? There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. I won't say that. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute, that testimony stinks. What? Miss Mayo, I'm willing to bet that you're nothing or you're lying. Did you really see the defendant at all? Or Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yeah, what is the meaning? Someone tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Okay. You really witnessed my client Mia Fey. You would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Good point. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. I'm no expert in fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. This testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. I saw her detect the gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw it. That's all I saw. I just didn't think the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wait. Your testimony again, if you would. Honestly, we're ripping this girl to shreds. Well, clearly not. If ever. Nearly finished my ice cream. And I'm gonna throw it away. So I'll have to go downstairs quickly, put the spoon away. Be back in a bit. Damn, I almost had it. Testimony. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman dodged first attack, ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran right after her. And then she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statuary clock. The thinker. I think. There we go. So. At the beginning of the trial, we mentioned like, oh, everyone keeps referring to it as the statue, but obviously she knows it's a clock, so that's gonna be it. Well, does that accurately report? Does that accuracy of my report not startle you, to I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Victim, the woman dodged first and right, and the girl from the hippie clothes ran after her. Hit her with that weapon, I saw it, I did. That clock. There we go. Clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? But, well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm on something. Yeah, there we go. That clock, that kind of statue think, I think. Do I present it then? Okay, I do. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. She is in season. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person is in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and T was found guilty of murder. Well, we know it's not her, but order. Miss May, can you explain how you knew this was a clock? Oh, the witness saw the murder in her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial consent. Well, not really. Yes, of course. You drove your question, Mr. Wright. How? You've literally pointed out a contradiction. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may all recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. One. Yeah, I was gonna say only once. Objection sustained. You may continue the question with us. Whew, that was a close one. If you stopped me there, the trial would have been over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard the time. So you've been to the law office, of Phoenix Wright? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law office of Finco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. You could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Your Honor, members of the court, it's an inconceivable that the clock in question ran. It's empty. It's empty because the paper's in there, remember? There we go. The clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly... Just take a look, right now. Ooh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? Oh, there we have... Okay, sorry. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It's as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Look at that eye twitch. Fat. I love how that's the problem. That would be me. Well, Miss May. I need to go to the gym. Oh, I feel crappy. Tusk. Right, the show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock was empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And this is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. Oh my god, I'm getting a cold over. So many distractions. Who would have thought gaming like 5 hours in a row, people would actually need you? It's alarming. Oh, impossible, of course. Well, I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence just proves... Oh. The evidence that proves that the clock was removed. It's the phone conversation, right? Because she's like, yeah, if problem isn't working, that's like, yeah. There we go. It's fine. Take that! Take a look at this. It's a very cute cell phone. Woohoo! You have a girly phone. Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. As Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. That good detective better remember he's up for evaluations too. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for this big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Okay, it's gonna be the same stuff. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I have to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 AM. Your Honor. I think it makes it clear Chloe was already gone by the time it was recorded. Which is well before the witness even arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, you would care to explain to this court. Would you like to explain to this court? How did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Okay, well, Larry made the clock, so it's that. So the witness had seen the clock before, that would make sense. Does the defendants have an objection, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence that's already been submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove that the witness has not been seeing the clock before. Maybe Larry Butts. Simple. The clock was never in any store, ever. But what? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Phoenix is low-key savage. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Ooh. Oh! Bloody hell. Oh dear. What's happened to her? What's it to you, Porcupine Head? A stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die. She's still posing like that. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? Yes, I did, teehee. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard it before? The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. That'll be the tab window. Yeah. Have a look at this. Oh, that. I found this in Miss May's room. Maya, May, and Mia are all throwing me off. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May? You were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Faye's phone, right? Mia Faye's phone. Were you not? Ooh, ooh. Look at that face. It's so funny. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me. Our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that this witness was tapping a phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say the weapon was the clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Oh dear, what? I actually don't know. Just the phone? Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. I know, this game gets very intense very quickly. A lot happens at once, and that's what I meant about the voices, because like there's so many people talking back to back, it's hard to keep up with the voices. And even that, I'm not doing a good job with the voices anyway, but I'm trying to keep them consistent as much as possible. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. Yeah, I'll get that popcorn ready. Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Doesn't she seem amused to you? Does she seem amused to you? Defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the stories about you lawyer? It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl? Is that it? Is that it? I did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. You did it, did you? Or why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While the court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, you have an explanation for the court. And you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone. Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, if I saw that evil grin, you were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who thought that. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 AM at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from a sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe what it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quickly, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? I think I'm making this up. Ask the bellboy. There you go. The witness was not the scene at the time of the murder. Oh my god. There we go. So she has a alibi. So where does that leave us? It is my greatest displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her walk away? There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defendant have anything to say? Oh, well, think of something. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree on one condition, I consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize Miss May is not the killer, for she's innocent. We know she's innocent because she could have gotten there. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. Oh, well, not that part. This is my condition. What? I better find something that's suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty. On the spot. On the bot. What should I do? Accept the condition? Right, I've got enough to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. You already there? I believe we're ready to witness for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. My voices for both of them were very similar. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very well, good sir. No, very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her room at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely as requested time, of course, and I believe I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, I will be finished. Okay, I'm the head bellboy. We'll press that. What exactly is it that you do at the hotel? Why? Anything is required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests, I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim, Mr. Wright? You will refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believe I received a call at 8 AM in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Oh, I keep reading them. I'm just gonna skip them because we've already read them multiple times. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in the sudden radiance, but also heard her voice. And then I saw it then. Oh, does he mean her boobs? Yeah. The point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? Let's for a nice coffee to confirm 9 AM on the dot, sir. 9 AM on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished the drink to drink after she finished. 9 AM on the time of murder. How convenient. Time, of course. Precisely 9 AM then? Precisely, exactly. And most definitely, sir, 9 PM. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that I be brought them. Oh, bellboy? Hehe. I'd like iced coffee. It's like 9 yeah, something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? It took him a whole hour to make a coffee. Honestly, to be fair, he's clearly trying to impress her, so if she says it's exactly 9 on the dot, and he's gonna give her 1 9 on the dot, and I guess he could have waited around and then made it, and then walked up. Yeah. Slacking. I delivered iced coffee, so I guess May herself. You're sure it was Miss May herself? Obviously. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer? Embrasser, sir. Embrasser. Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheeks, so... Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanour, sir. It was a moment I shall never forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something I wanted Bellboy to remember. Yeah. Oh god. Oh, okay, there was nothing there. That's fine. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It is a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? Protest. It's very fishy. She literally made sure he came at a specific time and kissed her to clearly get an alibi of some sort. But again, we need to work out what that was. Wait, please wait. Yes, does the defendants have something to add? What did I just say? Defendants. One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. I save. I don't trust it. Okay, I can't save. That's fine. I'm scared. So what do I ask him about? Check-in, room service, bed making. It's not bed making. Room service, right? Could it be about the balls? Tell me again about the room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May at 303 in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. See. Apparently this was the right one, because the music stopped. And normally when the music stops, you know you're on the right track. But $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? No, never mind, I lied. Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know? Oh. Are we doing skimp out on ice, sir? What did he say? What did you just say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you, didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, well, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Oh, I told him. He asked me not to mention if I was specifically asked, sir. Oof. You fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into the twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I thought that it is impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... People made the moment of this... Oh, okay, well... The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor. As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi for the time of murder. However, that does not clear the man who was with her. The bellboy was no one else in the room at the time of murder. What a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of another man in this court. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. But these accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defendant to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today in the trial of Miss Fair. My Fair. Court is adjourned. Okay. Now we could be sensible and end it here. Well, when we do the inspecting, or I can play a bit longer. Dinner's ready, but I'm not really hungry. Yeah, I'll play a bit more. Just for you. It's getting serious though. Getting saucy. September 7th, 2:24 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. I haven't stumbled that much over my words yet. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? Oh, that's cute. I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too. Well, that face of his, with his eyes wide open and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. I've got a great lead in today's trial. Lead? The man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after all, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charm and work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I'm gonna have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. We're going to find out more about this man. Do you think he's the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll see him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now I have it. Not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Victim touched the attack man right, but she got insurance. I don't know how good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Okay, well, I mean, this is the in-game break, where I should be stopping. We're gonna do what we do in Stardew, and we're gonna carry on a bit. And we'll end it in a really inconvenient place. September 7th, 3:11 PM. Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place like this. It's really quite moving. No, you stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Have you come here to laugh? Yes, laugh the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask you. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. He looks fine. So, what is it you wish to ask me then, Starters, how did you get to be so totally whack? We present her with the testimony. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. Oh, I love that. So, get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Shepherd badge too. Hey, oh, there's stuff. That is so fun. That lied. But, I don't know, I'm gonna try a few things, but I don't think... Yeah, there we go. Okay, we'll talk. That man. About the man who stayed in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Okay. So at least get her something to tempt her. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? When you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. You know what, I will say, I mean, Phoenix, the sass on Phoenix is just as good as April's. Like, April is funny to voice. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom feeding scum-sucking lawyer. But Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Okay, move. Hotel. September 7, Gateway Hotel, room 303. Ah, welcome, sir. I had the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Why for putting you on the spot like that? No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gateway's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Reputation! Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murder used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why would it feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are on the guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Examine. Is there anything new? Yes. There's still a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's said to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Nice weather again today. I can see the Phoenix Wright office, of course. Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just £5 you'll earn 3 minutes of a view to a kill. Okay, there we go. Just kidding, sir. Oh. Why that look on his face? I'd say he was more than serious. A ball and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. If you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink. Will murder. Will be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. This guy's funky. Ah, sorry. Oh, that's gonna be the same thing. I'm back. I present stuff to her, him. Why not? Yeah. Talk. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her. Yeah, sir, sir, not to boast, but I knew her the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. Both carry a sense of danger. Scent? There's total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of the man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo, Can you tell me more about the hotel? Absolutely. On that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. Subtitle. The Gateway Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever with your tea, sir. Okay, move. There's the law office. September 7th, Finco law offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off. Such a gumshoes no inside. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. There's a kind of head to take a look around though. Zero-pot plant, I guess I have to water it now. His desk perfectly clean as always. The only thing missing is me, yeah. I'm more legal books. Oh yeah. Oh wait. That was actually new stuff. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of these files missing? Nah, I'm just imagining things. Nah, he's definitely missing files. I don't move. Oh yeah, sure. This guy's a broom somewhere, yeah. Well, the only place we haven't gone is this, well, oh! The painting's gone. The painting's gone, guys. September 7th, Graceburg Law Office. Huh? Looks like Graceburg is out today, again. Maybe he is avoiding me for some reason. Oh, here we go. This is Mr. Wyatt. Okay. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished with lost. Okay, well, can I not examine the photo? Thank you. What's this? Old photo. There are 2 lying here. There's been written on pencil on the back. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. A as well. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. That might be a valuable clue. I'll take these for now. Okay. Photo lies on the desk. We should swap photos, and I'll give the other one to Bellboy, because I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure that's him. Funny. They don't look like they've been read. Yeah, that's fine. And this is the other big thing. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah. It was a painting of sunflower. It wasn't it? It wasn't very memorable. It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Okay, so it doesn't matter what I put there, that's fine. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available, yeah. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. It's getting serious. Move, we want to go to the hotel, and now we want to present this. We're gonna assume it's this guy. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I do not. Without a doubt, this is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit? Affidavit? How about I write an I'm googling this. Where is it? Where is it? Affidavit. Pronunciation. Let's go. Pronunciation.
Affidavit.
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 Oh my god. Wait.
Affidavit. Affidavit.
What the hell? Affidavit? Okay, sure. Yeah, yeah, go for it, dude. An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Have him write it down. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit. I think it keeps in the word. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the Stop. Just hurry up and write it down. Okay, nice. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Talk. No, that's Oh, so I still have the photo. Oh, okay, wait, I see. Move. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm here is because you don't want to talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this kiss is done, I'm shaving my head. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Why did you... Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. That's the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. So close. Here. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with. It was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears, push her hard, there we go. This is it, all or nothing, time to do a little bluff. Maybe he's playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this over to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with this reputation. Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me more about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering, Polgmara. Sure. Okay, so this is the thing at the beginning, you know, red, white, blue. So his name's Red White, and he works for Blue Corp. It's all making sense now. Red, White, information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Let's take action. Well, we know it's him. Bellboy affidavit is disregarded. Thank God we don't have to say it. Move. Oh, there's a painting. Okay, so there's some link somewhere with Grossberg and Mr. White. September 7th, Blue Cup Inc., CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me your title of your. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantuous vocabulary. This guy is the antithesis of what I hate because I can't say big words. As I say antithesis, which is a pretty big word. What's this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion officials. My business dealing bring me on contact with the elite of the elite. Though I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenge. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does mighty lawyer have to do with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meters off the scale. Yeah, I know, this is not such at all. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculous, too. I have no interest in anything but originals. That's right, and that right there is a bona fide original worth 5 million for sure. Okay, that's good to know. Impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special well, Best Participation Judges Corporation Award, Special Good Strike Prize. Both judges and special are kind of something out. The statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign centering stands out enough. A model of the man is, of course, Mr. White. Yeah, truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. I just realized the fucking table. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My mind, this is quite the thing. It's a model of my body, see? Well, it does its sleek rounded not inspire you? Look at that butt. Wait, then wrinkle, yeah. This guy does not know how to decorate. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. No clues here. Okay, so we're done with that. Oh, he's such a... Oh, I can't wait to put him in jail. Miss May is the employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat? Why couldn't you just say secretary? What a shock it was to hear what she had done. What she had done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she was paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in a job description. She does gather info for us part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into the scapegoat. Yeah, definitely. He definitely told her to do it. On the night of the murder, you in April May's hotel room. Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Still, Mr. Right. He just literally stole a motto from someone. We love that. The hotel bellboy stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'll be capable of doing that. You raised a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Jesus Christ. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We're a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information. Just 10 years, I built this business up from the grand office you see now. And in case you're wondering, Blue Corp was named after the colour blue. Thank you for that. I, Red, White of Blue Corp, as founder CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the colour blue, of course. Fantabulous. Oh no, fantabulistic. Is it not? I hate him. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might it be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being... My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like a sorry excuse for an attorney. Oh, just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Brody Burger. Burger? Wait, what? Oh! Oof. He punched me? Right. We're getting him. I am so ready to just put him in jail. Right, let me throw hands. It's going down. We're gonna beat him up. We're gonna throw him out this window. And then we'll just throw a statue off on top of him. Right. The gloves are off now. Beat him up. Let's beat his ass up. He's done. Getting him. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I will commit. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. You came here from Grodyberg's, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. And you must ask him, why is that painting of his hangs here? Why his painting hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live a life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. What? A dickhead. Let's just present a picture of his face. Would you be kind enough to see his... Oh, no. You don't want to look at his own face. The audacity, how could he... You'll never see the live date now, honestly. We're about to beat him up. Okay, so I need to go to Grossberg's. I can't remember what voice I gave him. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jehovah's. Oh, you. I can't remember the voice I gave him. It was very deep, I know that. What's wrong? You look pensive, like the old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes I did. Something was bothering me last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me and sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't think I would have done the things if things had gone poorly for that girl. I asked you before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have the right to know. A right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have feelings, I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh? Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. See, it's just... That big fella. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO office at Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Graceberg, I know you and Mr. Moy are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes. And I know what it is. Giving you information is blaming me. Let's save it. I want to see what the lovers option gives you. It's not something I can claim to understand, but you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? What? My boy! You sent the painting to him as a sign of dying love. But my boy, please, you're letting your fancies run away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas? I don't understand how you could. That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. Oh, that's so funny. Enough, I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. I knew it. They are lovers. And they were roommates. No, we are not lovers. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I think no matter what I picked there, it would have gone to this. Red White is a man who has makes a living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of that DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. Name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. I would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone, but it gives him an iron grip. He owes judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do anything. They are unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Interesting. Oh, you also said interesting. What was the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code that police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a spirit medium. Oh, wait, a medium. Her name was Misty Fate. There we go. So the picture of that woman on the desk is Maya's mom. Hey, indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case in the DL6 incident is the DL6 incident. Well, why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grisberg? DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. Told White? He offered me ridiculous riches. He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. Okay, that makes more sense. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something about what she found. Okay. Sorry, sir. I borrowed this. Ah, so it was you, my boy. Who is this man? Yeah, I was gonna say, he doesn't want to talk to us, and that's his fault. We know... Why would you not want to talk about it? We know who this man is. That was just the wrong one. Apparently, Miss May is in questioning. So, they'll let me talk to her today. I didn't mean to go here anyway, so that makes sense. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Graceberg said it would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Examine. Is it... Okay, it's gonna be this again, isn't it? All the cases the chief have ever worked on Falcon. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? I mean, it's DL6 incident, so I'm gonna go AI. Let's see if there's an A record. There's Phoenix. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F, Mr. Faye. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it, yeah. I've tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words my mother vanished. I was determined to find the one who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held the audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Graceberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other is a man who sold my information to the press. This parasite who is launching threats on coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So me and you, Graceberg. Interesting. Oh, chief, yeah, that's fine. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of these. Skim. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part here at the end is S. Suicide? Ew. In a collection of suicide reports, there's politicians, policemen... Oh, I see. There's writing on most of this in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. Oh, because they couldn't afford paying him, or like, yeah, drove them all to suicide. That's a lot, man. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find these most disturbing ones. Okay, there we go. Check it, why not? Clearly that was the thing we needed, but... A-U, I know, W, why? The entire W section, I see. So he came in here and broke in and took everything. He wouldn't have known about, like, he wouldn't have checked S. He only would have gone to W. That makes sense. We'll just go to different places. Move. Gateway Hotel. Here we go. The bellboy seems to be out. Huh? Sound of water coming from the shower. Da-da-dee, monkey making, I got the blue. Somebody seems to be enjoy washing the showers. Salmon. A bottle and two glasses rest on my table. I better not touch them, not telling what the bellboy would do to me. But does any of this new then? The screwdriver is still stuck in the drawer. I better not touch it, yeah. Okay, so move. What am I missing? Twig Club's the only one left. Oh. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me? If you try my patience further, I fear nasty acts to make her. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Talk. Yes, man. I think we're past needing to talk about April now. I've got to put this guy on the spot and quick. What's the matter? You seem distressed. Oh, well, what's the point of giving me that option? This guy's a pro at pulling the wool over people's eyes. I've got to put him on the spot quick. Felt that your hot gaze give me a boost. No point of asking. Okay, yeah. What's so? Is this all incorrect? Oh wait, you're an idiot, Jake. Why would I show him this? This is the only clue that Maya left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see it. See this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician who was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. This is Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know that you did this. I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is this that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss May. Secretary Office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. Wyatt. You're wrong. I don't know. You're wrong, Mr. Wyatt. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May taping her phone. Tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered and all documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary Office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the Public Prosecutor's Office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. Who dare? White, that you? What are you doing calling me at the time of this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. Oh, we did it. What's this about? This Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, a very important witness. I'd like to testify. What? Why now? Obviously you didn't want to go to court. I told you what you mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over right away. That man is standing in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. Wyatt, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in the position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Jeez. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you won't be tried. And you'll be tried as Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they will make you look even. They'll make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts. Hairy Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe? I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human into custody. Well, Mr. Wrong. Oh dear. I mean, yeah, well done, we got here, but also, we have just been arrested. September 8th, 337, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, for sure. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright. Oh, my. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you... Have the turntables, let's go. I explained what happened to Mia. Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Can we break out of it? Cheer me on court, yeah. Well, you could cheer me on in court. Cheer for you? You mean, like, a cheerleader? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Well, I better get into uniform and put some pom-poms. Get some pom-poms. But wait. What? I'm kidding. It's just a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you could do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then, come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Yeah, we love Maya. She can be annoying. We like her. Times may change, yet with crime is the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, the limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, with most likely a guilty verdict. I never thought it would end up with the defendant's chair myself for this case. The true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. Be continued. Okay, I am gonna end it there, because I don't think I can do a whole nother trial. But, I think that went pretty good, all things considered. I mean, yeah. I mean, currently we're in jail. But we're doing alright. We've only gotten one thing wrong as well. I think we've only lost health once, and it was the first question. But I mean, yeah. I think I will leave it there just because my throat is messed up. Hopefully, I mean, tomorrow I'm at uni and I'm going out, but hopefully in the evening I'll be able to play a bit. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Paloma. I know you requested it, but I mean, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I don't know. This is the furthest I've gotten now, and it's fun. I am really enjoying the game. Hopefully tomorrow we can actually, go further and get White in jail, because my God, I haven't felt anger in a while. But for some reason, a cartoon character punching me. I was like, I'm gonna break his face. Yeah. Hopefully we can get that done soon. Thank you for watching. If you are subscribed, make sure you turn on the notification bell. If you're not, make sure you do subscribe and also like and comment. It really helps out with the analytics and that crap. Make sure you turn on notifications, like all that sort of stuff. Join the Discord as well. I don't think I've actually linked it, but I mean, people are interested, they'll comment in the chat or whatever. If it's not too much for your voice, honestly, hopefully my voice is fine tomorrow. We will see, because I'm at uni, so I will be talking a lot tomorrow. Yeah, I will hopefully speak to you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Bye.